Serie A Fiorentina vs Venezia prediction, team news, lineups preview. Following 2 draws to start the new season, Fiorentina will seek maximum points against promoted Venezia when the teams meet at Stadio Franchi on Sunday. After an opening day draw in Serie A, the Viola played out a 6-goal thriller in Europe. Meanwhile, the visitors were beaten by Lazio on their return to the top flight. Match preview. After relying on captain Cristiano Biraghi to bail them out of trouble against Parma, securing a 1-1 draw last week with a trademark free kick, Fiorentina had to stage another fightback on Thursday evening as they returned to European competition. Beaten Europa Conference League finalists in both of the last 2 years, the Viola slumped to a 2-goal deficit in the first leg of their playoff tie against Puska's Academy. But Riccardo Sottil struck back just before halftime. The hosts then went on to add 2 more goals, through Lucas Martinez Corda and summer signing Moise Kean. However, conceding a late equalizer leaves their hopes of playing in this term's Conference League lying in the balance. Ahead of a tough trip to Hungary next week, Fiorentina must return to domestic action, where they will aim to avoid going winless through their first 2 league games for the first time since 2019. New coach Rafael Palladino is already under pressure to produce 3 points in front of an expectant home crowd at Stadio Franchi, where fans will expect an improvement on last season's 8th-placed finish. Recent history will certainly be on his side this weekend, as the Viola have won each of their last 5 Serie A home games against Venezia, conceding just 2 goals and keeping 3 clean sheets. The visitors may also be inspired by precedent ahead of their trip to Tuscany, having posted more wins and scored more goals against Fiorentina than any other club in their top-flight history. Alternatively, Venezia fans could be concerned by another trend. The Lagunari have never won their first away match of the season in Serie A, with 3 draws and 11 defeats to date. The Venice club returned to Italy's elite via the playoffs last season, but when promotion-winning coach Paolo Vanoli left for Torino, former Frosinone boss Eusebio Di Francesco was asked to step in. After narrowly missing out on keeping his previous side afloat in May, the latter now leads the Lagunari's expected scrap for survival, and early evidence suggests it may be a season of struggle. In their first competitive contest since earning promotion, Venezia suffered a chastening Coppa Italia exit to second-tier Brescia, before losing to Lazio on their Serie A comeback. Although Magnus Andersson gave them a shock lead at Stadio Olimpico last week, the Arancione Verdi ultimately came away from the capital with a 3-1 defeat. Team news. Fiorentina boss Rafael Palladino is set to make some changes to the side that started on Thursday, amid a busy early season schedule for his squad. Croatian centre-back Marin Pongracic will certainly make way, having been sent off late on his debut against Parma, while ex-Juventus striker Moise Kean could be promoted to the starting lineup in place of Lucas Beltran. Kean has failed to score in any of his last 24 Serie A matches, a drought dating back to April 2023, but did find the net in Europe, registering his first competitive goal for 1 year and 143 days. Recent signing David De Gea made his first appearance for the Viola in midweek and should continue in goal, but fellow new boy Albert Gudmundsson may only be named on the bench due to a calf problem. The latter will ultimately be aiming to boost Fiorentina's goal tally this term, and Venezia's main marksman Joel Pojampalo is also currently hampered by injury. He racked up 22 strikes in Serie B last season, tying for top spot in the scoring charts, but a thigh issue could rule him out again. Christian Gitjer should therefore start up front on Sunday. Midfielder Hans Nicolusai Caviglia has just joined the Lagunari on loan from Juventus. But even in the ongoing absence of USA internationals Gianluca Buggio and exit-bound Tanner Tessman, he is unlikely to start. Fiorentina possible starting lineup: De Gea, Martinez Corta, Ranieri, Camuzzo, Dodo, Amrabat, Mandragora, Parisi, Sottil, Colpani, Kean. Venezia possible starting lineup: Joronen, Idziz, Svoboda, Sverko, Candela, Duncan, Anderson, Zampano, Orestano, Ellertson, Gitjer. We say, Fiorentina 2-1 Venezia. Since 1947, no draws have been played out across 16 Serie A meetings between Fiorentina and Venezia. And that sequence should be continued on Sunday. Having stirred into life midway through their midweek Conference League contest, with Moise Kean finally ending his goal drought, the Viola can take care of business against an away side still finding their feet at the top level. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.